Let's go to John in Long Beach. John, welcome.
Hey, John, it's nice to speak with you. Hello, Randy. Greetings from Long Beach, California. We've been broken into or attacked 3 times in 3 months, so I think we're on a more rapid trajectory than the Kung Fu. But God, I love that name. That is a jewel.
Now, do you report
I wish
it
I
to
were
your
that clever.
Do you report it to your insurance company, or do you just keep it in-house because you don't want to get dropped from your policy?
No, you can't report it. And here's the absurdity of our local politicians. They have a micro grant program for $1,500 for every window that gets broken. Why don't we just put those monies toward policing? But there's a knee-jerk reaction from our electeds right now that they want nothing to do with police. And we're at 600 police on a force that's normally 1,000. And I know these guys, and these men and women in blue are so brave and so righteous and working their tails off. I've never seen so many lights at night on a Friday or Saturday night as they are working to keep the peace, and they get no support from our mayor, from our former mayor, or from the council, and it's criminal.
And you're 100% right. They're more than willing to shell out money to pay for broken doors, but they don't want to create a safe environment where that sort of behavior doesn't happen.
It's perverse. I met with the mayor. He said that we have a perception problem about public safety, and I said to him, Mr. Mayor, my marketing professor taught me that perception is reality. So we have a reality problem. We need to make the streets of Long Beach safer and cleaner. And that should be your ultimate priority, because public safety is not a red state, blue state issue. It is a universal need and right for all of your citizens.
I don't know how long you've been in business down there, but have you ever seen it this bad before in Long Beach?
We're celebrating our 20th year, November 4th, 20 years open. And I've gone through 4 mayors, 3 city managers, and this is the worst. I didn't think anyone could be worse than Robert Garcia. And the callousness of our current elected is shocking. He won't even take a photo with police officers. If you scroll through his Facebook page for 2 years, you won't find one photo of him with an officer. It's perverse. I suggested to him, you should walk around with Wally Hebish wherever you go, and he should be. You two should be glued at the hip, and you should make a statement to the public. We will not accept lawlessness in our city, and he is unwilling to do that.
You know, it's funny. Downtown Long Beach is a lot like downtown L.A., where at one point in time it wasn't safe. And then they spent a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money, and they not only made it safe, but they made it a desirable place to live, a desirable place to shop, a desirable place to dine, a place where you wanted to spend your time. It was hip, it was cool, there were things happening down there. And as quickly as they fixed it, they've broken it. And it's not that way anymore. They just believe that if they tell you it's safe, and they tell you the statistics actually show that crime is going down, and that it's perfectly safe to be in downtown LA or downtown Long Beach, and you say it enough times that people will believe it, but it's just not true.
When they point to crime statistics, they're referring to a decline from 2021. But if we go back to 2019, every metric is advanced 60% or more. Murder, violent crime, assaults, robberies. So wherever you put the marker to relate to, you can lie with that statistic. But if we go to 2019, 2018, we are well advanced from where we were. And that's sad. You know, we lost 175 businesses on the riots of 2020, May 31st. And I begged the mayor, then Mayor Robert Garcia, I begged our now sheriff, then Chief of Police Robert Luna. I said, please move the curfew from 8 p.m. to 4:30, as Los Angeles did, as Santa Monica did, as their cities burned to the ground. They refused to do that, and our city manager told me, you know, John, we can't infringe on people's ability for free expression. And I said, I haven't been able to go to church for 3.5 months. Anyone who wants to come and protest at 8 p.m. on a Sunday night, they're just coming to stir the pot. If you want to have a peaceful march tomorrow morning at 8, I will serve breakfast happily, and we can discuss the problems of the day. But if you want to protest at 8 p.m., you're just coming to destroy a town, and they did.
You want to give your restaurant a shout out?
No, because I want people to come. I actually think that, look, we were involved in bringing the Olympics to Long Beach, and I'm hopeful that, even my liberal friends are now texting me privately saying enough is enough. I'll give a shout out for Nathan Hawkman, who I have met many times, and George Gascon is my neighbor on the island that I live on, and he is a piece of junk, and I take my dogs by every day and we on his lawn because his contempt for the victims of crime is absolutely perverse. It is absolutely backward. And he keeps quoting these statistics about studies show. He has never been able to produce that study. And all that we've seen is 10 years of destruction from San Francisco to Los Angeles to my hometown of Long Beach, California. And I keep, we have little concerts in the park on our little island, and I'm like, let's go over with torches and tar and feather this guy and get rid of him because he has been so destructive to our community. Hawkman has to get elected. That is going to be the most important election in the nation.
Well, thank you so much for the call. We appreciate it, and certainly we'll continue to
have a great day.
Shine the light on the